morning, people of the internet. I say yes, it is 7:30 p.m. I hope you all had a good day today, because I haven't. Because I live in Sweden, and there is no fucking sunlight here. Isn't it lovely? I literally get 0 sunlight a day. Well, I get like 6 hours, but... Speaking of sunlight, because I'm gonna do a nice follow-up here. This is the second part of my alphabetic series that I stole the idea from Dry Waffles, and it's Buffy Summers, aka Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Because who would be better to draw than the Vampire Slayer when you live in a country without sun? So I started watching Buffy 2 years ago, and then I finished it this summer. No, not this summer, this fall. I finished it in October before it went away from Netflix. So it went away from Netflix October 13th for me, and I finished it, and I've gotta say, I hated season 4 through 7. 1 through 3 was like really good. I loved Buffy, I loved Cordelia, I loved Willow. I thought it was really good, and like the only good thing with season 4 through 7 was Tara and Willow. Like, otherwise it was kind of shitty. It took me so long to start watching season 4, because I watched season 4 right as I finished season 3, but then this is kind of boring, so then it took like 6 months or more, like almost a year, before I finished the entire series. And gotta say, it's pretty good if you don't watch 4 through 7. So I'm just gonna pretend like those don't really exist right now, because like, sure, they're not bad per se, but they don't feel like the same thing, because now like there's suddenly gods, and there's like that girl Glory, she was like a god or something, and it's like, where did this come from? We just had like we had like Spike, and he was the biggest threat ever, and then he became like their friend, and he and Buffy fell in love. I'm confused. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I love Sarah Michelle Gellar, so I watched it all the way through. So speaking of Sarah Michelle Gellar, this looks nothing like her, but I actually like this drawing, and I love Sarah Michelle Gellar so much, and I actually think this drawing turned out okay. Like, you can at least guess that it's supposed to be Buffy. Like, it's not, as it is, completely unrecognizable. And I used a lot of reference on this. I came up with the legs all by myself, but I used a reference for the clothes, and for her arms, and for her face and hair, obviously, because I can't draw people. But I think it turned out pretty nicely, and I hope y'all enjoyed me rambling about season 4 through 7. And I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!